Well, good afternoon. Today is January the 23rd, 2020. Yesterday I made a video about the beginning of this painting, which is the John the Baptist by Leonardo da Vinci. Anyway, today is day 2. Yesterday I worked about 4 hours, I want to say 4 hours total, from the drawing to the grisaille. Right now I'm not finished with the grisaille. I'm just I'm just starting to work today. I've been working in other projects in the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna put about 3 more hours here today. Probably I'm gonna be working on the face. This is like 1/3 working on the face. You see, this is how you build up. This is how you build up the face in the Renaissance style. This is a pure grisaille right here. The hand is finished, it's just waiting for some color. And here, one day I want to make a video of the actual process of building up the grisaille. Here, after you work with your whites, you kind of frame with a dark color, not black, mixture of burnt sienna and black. Frame it to start giving you your margins, the borders of your face, okay? But again, this is not finished yet. It's far from finished. This is just the beginning actually. I gotta continue building the face. But anyway, look at this arm. If you kind of focus on the ball of the shoulder, and you have that feeling that the arm is coming out of the painting, the flat surface, and that's the purpose of the Renaissance style painting technique of the masters. Now, this is the base for my hair. I left most of the red ball in the background showing through. I just added some swatches of dark paint and some burnt sienna there, because I don't want to cover the red ball entirely, because it's gonna help me build the volume of the fur he's wearing as a cloak, right? It's a big fur, since he's like a wild man living in the woods. So he was wearing this coat of fur. But anyway, I was telling you yesterday in the video made yesterday, that I don't believe, even though Leonardo da Vinci was well known for starting his pieces and working on them for years, but I don't think it's the reason that you need to put years of work in the painting. The problem was that Leonardo da Vinci was a procrastinator. He liked to start projects very fast. He was very motivated at the beginning to start a project, and then he would just forget about it and move on to another project or another painting, leaving the prior work unfinished. He was well known for that. That's why he lost a lot of money. He wasn't a studio painter. He couldn't produce many paintings. Actually, nowadays it is believed that you can attribute only about 14 to 15 paintings to Leonardo da Vinci total in his entire lifetime. And he was apprenticed to Verrocchio when he was 14 years old. So, and he died at 66. So in 42 years of life, productive life, I cannot believe he only produced 14 or 15 paintings. This is one of them. There in the background You see, that's another of his paintings, and then he has the Mona Lisa. I mean, come on. There's no way you can produce only 15 paintings in your lifetime. Look at Vermeer. Vermeer died when he was 33 years old, and he was apprentice when he was 13. So you have 20 years, and he produced by his own hands. So we're not talking about studio paintings. His own hands, he produced 33 very complicated paintings, very detailed, time-consuming paintings, 33, and that was Vermeer. And let aside the studio paintings of Vermeer's. They're in the hundreds. But by his own hand, we know that he painted 33 paintings. Vermeer, John Vermeer, the Dutch painter of about the same period as Leonardo da Vinci. So Leonardo da Vinci died at 66, and he left only 14 paintings, of which I must say that 4 or 5 of the paintings he left behind him were unfinished, but count as paintings by Leonardo. They're unfinished. Look at the Geronimo. Look at one of the lady with Saint Anne. The adoration of the Magi. So he left. I mean, in those 15 paintings, we are counting 4 or 5 unfinished paintings. So we're talking about 10 paintings total that he painted in his entire lifetime by his own hand. So that's and the reason is, and why I'm talking about this, because people ask me, oh, how come Leonardo spent 3 years to paint the St. John? It's not true. He probably carried around 3 years. But like I said, this is 5 hours of work. I believe that I'm gonna put another 15 hours max total until I have this finished. This painting in the back here took me about 15 hours to paint. No years or months, from beginning to end, to have this high quality replica. Look at the hand. This is an exact replica of the Da Vinci. People usually ask me, how do you feel living in your house surrounded by such beautiful paintings, Da Vinci's and Titians and Tintorettos? And it's awesome, let me tell you, my house is a museum. I enjoy living in my own house. These are all paintings by my own hand. Paintings that take sometimes weeks, months, because they're huge. This is the main piece in my living room. Well, this is the second main piece. This is the main piece, really. But anyway, this is where I paint. I have a big window. But anyway, I'm working on the Saint John the Baptist. The purpose of this painting is I want to know myself really how long did Leonardo da Vinci spend painting this Saint John. I don't believe that he spent 3 years painting it. So I will tell you exactly how many hours it took me to paint. Oh, by the way, this is not a commission. Leonardo da Vinci did not paint this as a commission. That means, commission means that he was ordered or he was paid for a customer to paint a painting. He painted this on his own composition. He was his own piece. He wanted to keep this. He could have, that's why probably he took a little bit of time painting. And that is another reason, guys, why it is not true that painters took forever to paint, especially commission art. The reason is this: if you are a customer, okay, and you want, for example, that Titian that, by the way, he painted for the King of France. All right. So if you're the king of France and you pay Titian, and you tell Titian, I don't want your students to paint the painting, I want you to paint it, it's going to be by your own hand. So I'll pay you, I don't know, $250,000 ducats to paint that painting, okay, for me. So the king is waiting for his painting. Titian gotta make money, so he's not gonna spend 3 years painting that painting. So he gotta paint it fast because he needs to make money. He needs to pay his students, he needs to pay his apprentices, he needs to pay the bills. So he cannot sit on a painting for 3, 4, 5, 10 years like is the legend. You gotta paint it fast. And actually, if you see the original, looks less detailed than my version. For example, look at the. I'm gonna put a picture of this, the original Titian in the video, so you can see. You see, my face is well more detailed. The body, everything is more detailed than the original Titian. It's not an exact copy. It's my composition, or is Titian's composition with my own hand. And this is way more detailed than Titian's painting. Alright, so if you're curious, I wanna share just a lot of brightness from the window. Anyway, look, go and compare my Diana and Calixto with Titian's, and you will see that he probably spent 5 minutes painting that face, and here I spent a good 2 hours or 3 hours total. Okay, and I'll give a prize to whomever tell me who is this, because I use a life model to paint that face. It's not the original face by Titian. I didn't want to put the same face because it was not well detailed. It was just very rough. Titian's paintings were made to be seen from a distance, from here, for example. But I made my painting to be seen from a close distance. So you can, for example, see this. Look at this face here. Look at this other face here. Very well detailed. Okay. This one also. So my painting is made to be seen from a very close-up distance. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, and I want to continue painting my John the Baptist. I'm ready there. Alright, I'll keep you posted, guys. Please share this video, please, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video. Peace. This is the All Masters technique.